Chiefs roster shakeup, Hill's return and Antrim's signing signal a dynasty's depth. The Chiefs just blew up their roster with shocking cuts, a blockbuster reunion, and a sneaky signing. Is this a smart move or a desperate gamble that could backfire? We break down the roster moves, Tyreek Hill's explosive return, and analyze the impact on their future in the AFC West. Chiefs make waves before Otis. Kansas City is buzzing as the Chiefs gear up for Otis, and the front office is making calculated moves to fine-tune an already stacked roster. Fresh off a 1-5-2 season and a stinging 4-0-2-2 Super Bowl, Licks lost to the Philadelphia Eagles. The Chiefs welcome back superstar wide receiver Tyreek Hill in a jaw-dropping reunion, signed veteran offensive guard Trevor Antrim Jr., and parted ways with running back Keontae Ingram and wide receiver Justin Lockhart via injury settlement. These moves, while not earth-shattering on their own, signal a clear strategy, depth, competition, and a relentless. The return of Tyreek Hill, the Cheetah, has Chiefs Kingdom on fire. From his first snap in 2025, Hill proved he's still a game wrecker, torching defenses with his blazing speed and rekindling his electric connection with Patrick Mahomes. Paired with the signing of Antrim Jr., a versatile journeyman with a Super Bowl ring, and the release of depth players like Ingram and Lockhart, the Chiefs are sending a message: this dynasty isn't slowing down, it's evolving. Breaking down the moves, Tyreek Hill's explosive return. Hill's reunion with Mahomes is the NFL's worst nightmare. The Cheetah wasted no time reminding everyone why he's a generational talent, stretching defenses thin and opening up the field for Travis Kelce, Hollywood Brown, Xavier Worthy, Juju Smith-Schuster, and rookie running back Brashard Smith, 1,600 total yards at SMU. With Hill back, the Chiefs' offense is a fully loaded arsenal, poised to dominate a brutal 2025 schedule featuring 7 primetime games and a Week 2 Super Bowl rematch against the Eagles. This isn't just a roster move, it's a statement that Kansas City is coming for the crown. Trevor Antrim Jr., the depth signing Trevor Antrim Jr., a name that might not ring bells but fits GM Brett Veach's playbook perfectly. Antrim, a Clemson product who protected Trevor Lawrence during college championship runs, went undrafted but earned a Super Bowl ring with the Rams and logged snaps with the Saints and Falcons. He's a high-effort, coachable guard who can play both left and right sides, bringing versatility and playoff experience. Think Nick Allegretti-style depth unnoticed until you need him, then clutch. Antrim signing right before OTA screams competition, pushing young linemen like Mike Caliendo, Darian Keenard, and Wanya Morris to earn their spots. With starters Joe Thuney, Creed Humphrey, and Trey Smith locked in, roster trims, Ingram and Lockhart out to make room. The Chiefs waived Keontae Ingram and released Justin Lockhart with an injury settlement. Ingram, a running back with injury issues, never secured a consistent role behind Elijah Mitchell and Brashard Smith. Lockhart, a wide receiver, barely saw the field and couldn't crack a stacked receiver room. These cuts aren't shocking. Neither player was a lock for the 53-man roster, but they highlight the Chiefs' depth at skill positions. With Hill, Brown, Worthy, Smith-Schuster, and rookie Jalen Royals at receiver, and Mitchell and Smith at running back, Kansas City is prioritizing elite talent over fringe contributors. Brett Veach's chess game, these moves are classic Veach, strategic, deliberate, and focused on competition. Here's what they tell us about the Chiefs' 2025 strategy. Competition breeds excellence. Signing Antrim Jr. isn't about starting him, it's about lighting a fire under the backups. Veach wants every roster spot earned, not assumed. Young linemen like Josh Simmons, a 2025 first-round pick, and Jalen Moore now face pressure to prove they can protect Mahomes, who was sacked 6 times in the Super Bowl. Antrim's experience raises the bar. Versatility is king. Antrim's ability to play both guard spots mirrors Veach's love for flexible players who can step in mid-game. This is critical for a team facing a grueling 17-game season plus playoffs. Cap-savvy moves, with big contracts for Mahomes, Chris Jones, and Kelce. Veach finds value in affordable veterans like Antrim, who bring experience without breaking the bank. It's how the depth for the long haul. The cuts of Ingram and Lockhart show confidence in the skill position depth. Releasing players who don't fit the long-term plan frees up space to test new talent in OTAs and training camp. The timing of Antrim's signing right before OTAs suggests Veach is evaluating the roster in real time. He's not waiting for training camp to see who's ready, he's challenging the offensive line now. This is a front office that anticipates, adapts, and stays 2 steps ahead. Blessing or curse for Chiefs Kingdom. So, are these moves a masterstroke or a risky gamble? Let's weigh it. The case for optimism, Hill's impact. Tyreek Hill's return makes the Chiefs' offense the NFL's most dangerous. Mahomes, Hill, and Kelce, backed by young stars like Worthy and Smith, give Andy Reid endless play-calling options. O-line depth. Antrim Jr. adds a battle-tested veteran to a line that needs to protect Mahomes better than it did in the Super Bowl. His experience could be a game-changer if injuries hit. Dynasty mindset. Veach's moves show a team that's not resting on its 2 Lombardi trophies. Cutting dead weight and adding competition keeps the roster hungry and focused. Mahomes and Reid, with Mahomes' generational talent and Reid's offensive genius, The Chiefs remain the AFC West's gold standard. Add Steve Spagnuolo's gritty defense. And this team is built for January. The potential risks in depth at skill positions. While the receiver and running back rooms are stacked, injuries to key players like Kelce or Mitchell could expose gaps, especially after cutting Ingram. Antrim's injury history is a red flag. If he can't stay healthy in OTAs or camp, the Chiefs might regret not keeping a younger option like McCade Mettauer, cut earlier in 2025. Tough schedule, 7 primetime games and a Week 2 rematch with the Eagles test the Chiefs' depth early. Any missteps in roster building could be magnified. Where does Antrim fit? Antrim Jr. isn't here to start, he's here to push. The interior line, anchored by Thoney, Humphrey, and Smith, is elite, but depth is critical for a long season. Antrim's experience and versatility make him a candidate for the final backup guard spot, competing with Simmons, Moore, and Morris. If he shines in OTAs and preseason, he could secure a roster spot or land on the practice squad as insurance. His Super Bowl pedigree and high-effort playstyle fit the Chiefs' culture, but he'll need to prove his durability to stick. Poll question: do you think Trevor Antrim Jr. makes the Chiefs' 53-man roster? Drop a yes or no in the comments and explain why. Is he a sneaky good fit or just camp depth? Chiefs Kingdom, grade the moves. These roster tweaks: Hill's return, Antrim's signing, and the cuts of Ingram and Lockhart show a team doubling down on depth and competition. The Chiefs aren't just chasing playoffs, they're building for a deep run in 2025. But what do you think? Grade these moves A, B, C, D, or F. Drop your grade in the comments and tell us why. Are you hyped about Hill's return and Antrim's potential, or worried about depth at key spots? Confidence check. How confident are you that these moves set the Chiefs up for another Super Bowl run? Drop a yes or no in the comments and back it up. Chiefs Kingdom, the dynasty is alive, fueled by Mahomes' fire, Hill's speed, and Veach's vision. Hit that subscribe button to join our march to 4,000 subscribers, and smash the like button to keep the Chiefs coverage rolling. Or drop a W if you're riding with Kansas City, or an L if you think the fire's fading. Stay tuned for more updates as OTAs heat up. This team's just getting started.